got half of a lawnmower now. It's that time of the year again. Lawnmowers. But not quite what you're thinking. It's lawnmower racing time. So in 2 weeks, we have a lawnmower race in our hometown here in Orderville. And we're gonna be in it this year. Graydon went last year and he whipped up in the stock class.
For first place in the stock, Graydon Cox, $100.
We're thinking of taking this here riding lawnmower that I've been mowing my lawn with for the last 5 or 6 years. It's wore out, blade, the bushings are all gone in it. So we're gonna try to make this a fast lawnmower. Take some stuff off we don't need, mower deck, rear end. We've got some go fast parts. We've got a go-kart rear end here. And I'm gonna put an angle drive to go from belt to chain. So we'll see how that all works and hopefully we can make this happen. So we're gonna tear it apart and then we'll show you the progress. Well, we've got half of a lawnmower now. We'll see if we can build something with it. We need two 36-inch pieces and we'll get this party started. We'll start going back together. So right off of here, we're gonna probably 22 it, 22 degree. Then we'll flip it around and weld it back together, which will, actually I'm gonna go 15 degrees. And that will put it out and then we'll figure out where to go back exactly 15 again to put it right where we wanna be. We'll just cut it and flip it and stack it back together. And then we have to build one exactly like it for the other side. I think that's functional. I like it. I think that is gonna be perfect. We'll weld those together, slide them in. We'll build the pieces for the axle to bolt into. We'll get the arc joint fired up. And then basically, matter of bolting stuff in and making it rip. Everything's pretty close right now. We're gonna go ahead and cut the metal pieces out that are gonna hook to the top of this. So it's actually gonna set pretty much just like that is what it's gonna set like. That ought to be a low rider, hadn't it?
Yeah.
I think it'll be a hoot. I think we've done it, by George. That arc droid's awesome. It cut the parts out nice. All right, we drill those holes and then we slide it in and weld this thing into the frame and weld it all up, start putting it together. Do we see if it fits or do we just go for it?
Just go for it.
That's our MO, that's how we roll. Well, everything just bolts up for us. Maybe we had enough grief on that rollback, the Ratback, that everything's gonna work for us for a day or two. No.
Don't jinx it.
It's not. That's 6 for 6.
It's pretty good.
That just bolted in. I'll take it. All right, if we go from there, hold that there. Believe it or not, we're really close. This one's 28 1/4, and that one's 28 3/4. So we're a half cockeyed. We can fix that.
It's a roller.
roller, I'm gonna start welding all the little pieces up, and then we'll start dealing with angle drive, brakes mounted, and all the little stuff that's gonna take a bunch of time. Alright, she's setting on her own weight again. That's gonna be pretty cool.
That is gonna be sweet.
Alright, now we just gotta finish it. So we're gonna run up to my mom's house. I used to have a centrifugal clutch up there for one of these that was a V-belt. We're gonna go look and see if it's still kicking around up there, see if I can find it. If I were, that's my other mower right there. It's a good looking one.
And it was how long ago?
Well, it used to be on a shelf right over there.
Shelf's gone.
Oh yeah, I don't know. This thing, I don't know if we'll ever find it. Alright. If I were a centrifugal clutch, where would my dad have put it? No, he didn't throw it away. I feel like it's somewhere.
This was his grinder?
Yeah, that's the grinder I used my whole life
Oh
growing up.
my gosh. Dude, that's... Oh, it still works.
Well, of course it still works.
Oh.
You want to see something cool? This is how we cleaned spark plugs when I was a kid. Watch, come on this other side.
No way.
Yeah, it'll burn a
That
spark
is
plug
cool.
right off. This is igniter out of a furnace. We just put them in there. All your mini bikes, when they'd foul a plug, you just roll them in that. And, yeah, so like, take spark plug, set down in there. See, it burns around it.
Yeah.
It cleans it up and then makes a good spark. I burned a lot of spark plugs clean on that thing. Oh, crap, Dad, where did you put this thing? Black, that helps. There's a bunch of hubs. Need to drill a hole.
What in that? I've never even seen one of those.
Dang it. I had high hopes we were just gonna roll up here and it was gonna be somewhere. Well, it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. So look at my other lawnmower. It's gonna be a fast lawnmower as well. This is the exact same setup as the one that we're currently building. 20 horse Kohler. This is identical to the one we're messing with. Well, we'll do this one another day. We need some time for it.
What cars are those up against the bank? I've never even seen
Yeah,
those.
those are all, there's cars buried in the whole creek. Got some more metal. See if we can't make the fender stay on. Here, hold this one. Cool. All right, now we just need to figure out where. Hold that up. The whole thing. There you go. Okay, set her down. Just let it down on it. How does it look? I got it. It'll stay. Look at it from behind. See if it's level.
Yeah.
Grab the ground and hook on it. Let's tack them. I'll just keep holding it. Hook the ground on the back right here. Don't hit the frame. Get this other side. All right, go ahead and lift this thing off.
All the way.
Yeah, I think we can take it off of there. Here, just 1 second. I'll just weld this real quick. All right, it should set down on there. Set on her. See how terrible that feels. Gentle, gentle. I like it. How fast is this gonna go? Like, holy. It's gonna motor. Jeez. All right, let's build it. We're gonna wanna, sure, insurance is paid up. It's gonna be rather fun. Okay, so what we got going on, we figured our drive motor out and we need to flip the axle around to bring this over here farther to center up our drive stuff. So not a big deal, should bolt right back in the exact same way. All right, basically we're gonna start tearing stuff off of here that we don't need, which is this pulley system. I hope that shaft's fairly long because there's a lot of stuff right here in our way that I'm just now gandering at here. We may cut some more stuff yet. Dang it. Okay. Getting closer.
There's one big old muffler.
Can't have a race lawnmower with a muffler on it. That goes against everything, right? We are gonna go ahead and build some stuff here. Let's see how. It's gonna have to
Be out far enough.
up on top of the motor.
Yeah.
We can build a plate. Let me see this pipe. Got some stuff going through my brain here. Oh yeah, that's perfect size pipe. Sweet. Okay, so all I gotta do is cut a piece of metal out that's bigger than this, that has those holes in it. And then I can weld a piece of muffler tubing onto it, flare it out, expand it, so that'll clamp onto it. We're golden. You're probably wondering why I skipped to do this. Basically, I'm waiting for the UPS guy to bring some sprockets that I really need to line everything up before I can put the drive together. So we're doing this to waste time, basically. I think we've got her. Weld that to that, and then expand it to fit this. And then we got ourselves a sweet off-road air cleaner. Perfect. It's gonna work wonders. All right, she's tacked together. We're gonna go ahead and weld it up here, and then should be good. All right, now just cool it off and bolt it into place. Let's see if parts came. Okay, what we've got here, chain, and an idler. Push pins, not for me. Magnets. Oh, that's drill bits. A pulley. Oh, we may be in the chips here. Right there. That's the sprocket we were waiting for. That's what we were after. Now we should be able to pick a spot and put cross beam in and mount that thing in there. It's gonna work. We're gonna have fast lawn. It's morning and we gotta get going on the lawnmowers. So I think enough parts have shown up that we can put this one together. If all goes well, we test drive this today and we'll know if things are gonna work or if we just wasted a bunch of time and money. So works in my brain, so it should work here. So we'll get going on it and see what we can do. Probably gonna have to cut a bunch of it out. But I can cut that off. It's gonna run underneath, and then we'll have this. This will come in right back here, stick out the back. We'll have to build our own pipe for it in there. I would like to keep the little expansion chamber just because it's cool. I don't know if we need it, but
got us a plate cut out so we can mount this gearbox. We just got to mark some holes out so we can bolt it to this and weld it to this.
we're trying to deal with brakes currently. See if we can make brakes actually function on this thing. We're basically robbing parts from a whole bunch of junk go-karts and everything else my kids had kicking around here to make this work. So that's gonna set in there something like that. This little piece is gonna come in the bottom here like that. Is weld right in there, I think. I
Pretty
think.
good, really.
Yeah. I think it's good. Let's weld her up. Guaranteed you won't die when you hit the brakes.
Got 2 holes drilled, got 2 left. The real bet is how many holes actually line up.
How confident are you in your work?
1 out of 4.
All right. One of them will line up.
1 out of 4, that's pretty good odds.
That's what I was thinking. It's not a total failure. 3 will go.
That's
We'll drill 1 a size bigger.
just barely.
Just barely.
Push that up.
Holy.
We got
Oh,
brakes.
yeah.
Cool. Gotta find the bolt that I had on that. Go get a Woodruff key. I like it. It's gonna be.
Now you don't gotta run it by your steering and everything, right?
No, it'll come over. It'll barely miss that. We'll have to put probably right here somewhere. We'll build a bracket out that has a idler sprocket on it to keep the chain tight.
Found some grade 8 bolts. We're gonna tighten it down. Cool.
All right, we got to run to the hardware store and get a shorter bolt like this and a Woodruff key to go in there. Then we can get this mounted on. Then we can go together with the drive system. I think once the drive system's in it, we're gonna put it on jack stands or lift it up and start it and try to figure out gearing, see if we're even in the ballpark. So try that. That's what I'm gonna need right there.
119.
Okay, now we need the square stock Woodruff key things. We'll get those too. Let's see, we've got 249 and 259. We didn't get the bolt. All right, I think we got some of the parts. I don't know what we needed exactly. We should start writing a list when we come to this place. Probably. I get here and I've forgotten most of the stuff by the time we get here. See if there's enough thread in the crank. Get it where it needs to be. Oh, I think it almost bottomed out right there. I told you I got the right bolt. All right, we're going down. Alrighty, let's put an angle drive in. Okay, that'll get us close-ish, and then we got adjustment on here to get things square. I'm gonna need your hands. Too many moving parts and not enough hands here.
There?
I think so. Perfect. Okay.
How are you gonna know the angle of the...
Yeah, this has to be exactly flat with the motor because
Right.
the bottom chain needs to be,
So it doesn't throw it.
yes.
6.7.
And then I think if you put that right on the bottom of or the other one,
2.4.
we should be able to get it really close.
Right there. It's
There, 6.
close.
But now you need a level setting on it the other way.
Yeah.
Gonna be way off. Okay, new plan. Loosen that up.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it down here like so. Okay, you get that where you want it and get it square. Right there, 6.5. Perfect. Okay, it's packed. Okay, let that jack down. Should be able to pull it out of there. That's gonna function. That's gonna do the things that need done. Grab the fenders real quick. Let's see if that happens to clear. It's gonna fit. It's gonna work. We're gonna be able to put the battery back in there too.
Right on top.
Yeah, sweet. We're getting there. We're getting there. We'll brace that up. We'll be able to run a brace from here down to it on both sides. Weld that all in, put some good braces in it. She ain't going nowhere. All right, let's go up. It's gonna work. Something of that nature is pretty good, isn't it? Then I think all we gotta do is figure out an idler sprocket. Whichever the drive side is, we'll leave it, and the other one we'll put a tensioner that pushes it in with a big, just on a cantilever with a big spring on it that's pulling it tight. Yeah, constant. Yeah, that looks pretty sanitary, really.
That clutch is gonna work good.
I think so. I think it's gonna.
That's gonna be good.
I think this thing's gonna be stupid fast.
Pretty simple setup.
Yeah, simple's good.
Yeah.
That's gonna work. We're gonna be test driving this in a minute. I'm gonna get the chain breaker and cut that chain and get it put together, and we'll get a tensioner built. That's the one that comes out. We'll see if it's good enough. I'm gonna just put this together without tying a knot in it. We can put it back and hammer it in. Oh yeah. It's actually gonna be pretty good. What do you think on the gearing? What's your gut telling you? Are we off? Are we close? It's close. I think it's gonna be fairly close. I guess we put that on flat, tack it in a couple of spots.
Fire it up.
And yeah. Okay, that chain's on. Now we just gotta build an idler for it. We'll get a Woodruff key for it. And then I think we're mounting fenders. Sean's working on brakes currently, and we take it for a little test drive and see what happens. Yeah, we're gonna see if this thing works. If it doesn't work, we're gonna quit wasting our time.
How goes the brake pedal?
Good. We weld that on there. We just gotta mount it with that hose underneath. Should work pretty good. Seems like plenty of low end.
It goes forward.
It does.
That's the important part. Okay. All right. Well, we'll put it together now and see if we can make this thing move. I'm about done with our chain tensioner device. It's gonna go in like so right there. I gotta weld another tab here to pivot it off of. And then we'll hook a big gnarly spring onto it that pulls up. And it'll keep our chain taut so we can do fast, racy things. All right, so Hunter and I were just sitting here talking a little bit. Sean's not racing with us. He's racing with his dad and his brothers on their lawnmower. So we're just contemplating, is Sean really trying to make a good lawnmower that's winning, or is he making a good lawnmower that he can beat?
Good enough to beat.
That's what I think he's up to.
He knows the weak points.
Yep. This is where ichrometering comes in. You gotta get the chains all straight. Oh yeah. I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and just weld that in right there like that. It's gonna be on the bottom side, like so. Anything wrong with that? Grab your welding utensil again. Yeah, I think that's gonna, yeah, that'll do her. Weld that sucker in there.
Should work.
It's gonna work just dandy.
Might pull down a little bit when it's got force on it.
Won't have force on it. The force is on the top.
Oh, you're right.
That's the idle side down there.
Have a little bit on the other side, won't it though?
Shouldn't. It loses it all. It's just coming back. So it's quieter with that.
Yeah.
Holy cow! That is not comfortable. Ooh, she's back. Hello. Way faster than it should. The front tires start walking like that and you can't drive it anymore. I think the gearing's fine. I think it's good. Yeah, it's good. The fenders fell off on me. I went to turn around down there and hit a rut. The fenders fell off to the side. The battery poked me in the sphincter hole. That is not comfortable. Bad. It's fast, actually. I had to remind myself that the sprocket's just tacked in 3 spots on the bottom. But it did fall off.
Since Paul doesn't like sitting on the battery, I can't imagine why. We're gonna cut this off. We've got some 2 3/4 strap. We'll just extend that, drop the battery, then we mount the seat. And then she'll get a test drive.
So I didn't even know that he was using our personal lawnmower for this until I was downloading the videos to the computer. And I thought to myself, I'm like, no wonder he's been talking about getting a new lawnmower. Now,
I want a 0-turn one, bad, and we gotta get one now.
Yeah, now we have no choice but to get a new lawnmower because this is a race lawnmower now, apparently.
That's
I
funny.
was like, what the frick? I'm like, they're tearing my lawnmower apart down there and I didn't even know it.
Looking good.
Is that gonna work?
Probably.
Blaine was making fun of me because I can't cut straight. Isn't that straight?
Not really, but
you can weld crooked, right?
sure.
Yeah. You know what, Blaine? It'll still work.
We gotta bend her a little bit more, and then we'll be able to exhaust it. right, we'll weld that in there. We've got exhaust. All right. Yoshimura knockoff power. Right there. That is the cheapest Chinese muffler I could get on Amazon.
Pro torque.
Yep. I mean, I read torque and I was in, really. I was like,
I don't know.
yeah. We put a battery in it, mount the seat. We can set the front on this thing and give it wheels.
Now we just need a battery tie down.
Hunter, battery tie down.
I've retired. None of them broke though.
No, you did good. We're gonna have to do something that'll keep it in there.
Ratchet strap.
I'm not against. You could run it around it.
Dude, that was cherry.
I mean, that's pretty.
That's pretty sound.
It's pretty good, really. Let's hear what she sounds like. We're gonna have to fix the seat before I rip it, but. I dig it.
The headlights look like a clown.
There's one white, one's red.
Perfect. All right, we just got to figure out. Maybe we can still this seat mount. All right, we need some grease. Grease the wheel hubs there. Okay. Well, it's got grease. Let's push me outside. Let's go take it for a test jet. A proper one.
See if you can outrun them.
Govern out. Yeah, it's good. He's way lighter than me. It's gonna go faster. How can you not smile driving that?
Get a throttle on there.
Yeah.
Goodness.
When you get going fast and it starts.
Yeah. And it's quick up to speed too.
Well, the governor's kicking in.
Yeah.
There's 3,000 more RPMs that we
10
can
miles,
have.
10 more 15 miles an hour that it'll go.
Probably.
Probably so.
It's gonna
It
rip.
rattled the little
Rip
vent
it,
of the
Hunter?
hood. Once it has a foot throttle, it's going to be user friendly. Yeah, you can shut that off. Evidently, we didn't get that bolt tight. Wonder where the bolt is.
Way to go, Hunter.
I didn't break it, so we're good. I made it that far, so.
That's why we test stuff. The bolt fell out of the...
That probably launched somewhere.
We'll have to go get another one.
Have to backtrack
I'll bet that's
here.
hot. I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, it's steaming. Yeah.
All right, it's morning. I got a heater going. I spent last night building wheel hubs, so these wheels would fit. So, building one more currently over here on the arc droid out of some 3/8 plate. We'll drill it, cap it. This is the bearing set up. I machined it out of another rim. Restart goes in there. We should be in the chip. This thing will be done. Next time you guys see it, we'll be test driving it again, making sure everything's good on it. I have to get the throttle hooked up still. Then off to the races with this one. All right, we're to this point. We got our round wheel hub. This will eventually have our 3-bolt pattern in it. We're gonna slide it on here and get it flat and square. Weld it to the hub. Then we'll go ahead, flip it around, weld the other side, trim it back down nice and square. And then we can mark the lug pattern. And then we can go ahead and cut the spindle off of the lawnmower, use this new bolt as my spindle, cut it, weld it on. All just so we can go race some lawnmowers. But it's gonna look really good racing now because it has the right tires on the front. Should drive better. The other tires were terrible. They started wobbling when you get up to speed. These, nice and smooth, gonna be faster. So that's what we're hoping for. All right, finished wheel hub spindle combination. So she spins good. It's got a little grease zerk in it. Lots of machine work. I didn't bore you guys with all the machine work because it takes forever and it's tedious. But I'm gonna bolt the tire on it and I'll show you finished product. We'll get the toe set on it and then it's on the throttle cable. I think that's what's left. All right, coming down. Put the little tires straight. We'll see if I did bad on the old. This side over here's, that one's leaned pretty hard right there. That's a little much, I think. So we're gaining though. Straightening it up is just a matter of heating it up and bending it back down, so it's not a big deal. All right, we dramatically helped this thing. Lowered it. It was a ton of work, but we lowered it about 4 inches in the front and put the wheels on it. You can see it's got a little bit of camber in it now, or caster. I don't know, I get them screwed up. It's gonna steer right anyhow now. So throttle cable, and we go up to the speed sign and see how fast this thing will do. Next time you see us, we're gonna be test driving it at the speed sign.
Holy cow! It's fast. It's a handful.
That thing's fun. We'll see what Hunter thinks when he gets back. Yeah, what do you think? Think our odds are pretty good? We're gonna have to go to the speed limit sign.
I think so.
See how fast it really is.
All right. Paul's gonna go for it to see how fast he can go on the speed sign.
I think that car messed us up.
I think so too. I think it was 30 something. 32 was, I think, was the max.
What was it?
Like 32, 33. That is scary.
That was. We're gonna have to sabotage it. That's a little too fast.
That's fast.
Fast on lawnmower.
That's pretty quick.
Good enough, I think. I think that'll work. She rips. All right, Sean.
I'm not driving.
You drive it home.
Nope.
Drive it home.
You got it.
You guys will
No,
say I sabotaged it.
you put tons of work into it. You got to
drive it.
You got it.
Go drive
You're
it.
good. Go and take her for a rip.
Make sure the camera's on. It's on. I left it on.
I'd say probably 60.
Holy jeez!
That
No.
would be way.
47.
way off.
47.
Still off.
38.
38.
Okay.
That's how fast it is.
38 miles.
Hop on there.
No. I don't think
How was it?
so. I'm too freaking old.
I'm on the wrong team, I think. She's pretty fast, man.
Yeah.
When that clutch locks in,
Yeah.
it's right now.
Yeah, it's for real when it locks up.
Good.
All right. This is strictly for your viewing pleasure right here. Michelle is going to jump on and take the old lawnmower. We haven't came up with a name for the Cub Cadet yet. But I'm thinking maybe the Modozer or something to do with lawns. I don't know.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. I don't know. Let us know what a good name for this here lawnmower is. Something that sounds fast. So let's get Michelle on it. No. It has nothing to do with old times. That's the brake and this is the gas.
What is?
Just like a car. Just like a car.
Gas, brake.
Yes.
That's all I need to know.
Keep her straight. Don't crash. I think that scared her a little bit. She scared herself right up there, and she went into idling mode at that point.
You opened it up there for a sec.
You guys are gonna die. Like, you only have to put on the gas like a teeny tiny little bit, and you're like floating around.
She's fast.
Well,
Can't
I
have
think it's your
shocks.
turn, Grandma.
No, I'm not doing that. No.
You about crashed her.
I did. I was super close.
Yeah, I thought, well, we're
She's
gonna have to
done
work
for.
on it again. It's pretty fast though, huh?
Dude.
You didn't even open it up.
Well, there was a kid on the road. I couldn't open it up. He
He'll
was like
dodge.
waving. I'm just like, I'll just putt by him so I don't.
Now we're gonna make one
tried.
that's super fast.
I probably looked like.
You could have mowed the lawn on your way down, basically. You were going slow.
Whatever, I was like top speed there for a minute and then I almost died.
What's
Do
in
these
there?
people know that we're like gonna be competing against Sean's
Yeah.
family?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been talking about him sabotaging our lawnmower while we were building it the whole time. So,
Oh.
all right, next time you see this mower, we're gonna be at the rodeo arena racing it. So, thanks for watching.